Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I've got a pretty funky set to show you guys today. So it's a massive mixture between whites and a French tip and a light pink and a dark pink and a cow print and a yin yang print. Like, there's just a lot going on. I love it so much. It came out so cute. So if anyone is interested how I managed to create this set, then just keep on watching. So as usual, I've already buffed my nails and I now prepped them and everything's ready to go. So I usually do that off camera now, and I am just quickly going in with my base coat, and then I'll be popping that one into the lamp for 60 seconds. Now that it's out of the lamp, I'll be applying the base colour, so it's just this nude colour, and I'll be applying about 2 coats of that on each nail. If anyone is interested, I do have a press-on nail business. Everything will be linked down in the description. So I recently uploaded a few videos about my nail art inventory hauls that I'll be selling. So I do just want to mention quickly, if anyone's watching, that it will be up by the time you're watching this video. So the link down in the description to my shop, I'll have both my press-on nails and my nail art on there. Guys, I have so much, and I'm going to try and make it as affordable as possible. Yeah, it's just, they're so cute. I have so much and I keep buying, and I hope you guys actually like them. Otherwise I'm gonna be stuck with a load of nail art, which, to be honest, I wouldn't actually quite mind. I love it so much, and I'll probably end up using it anyways for my videos and just creating press-ons, but I would like to share it with you guys. So if anyone is interested, everything is linked down in the description, so do have a look. Alrighty, so whilst that is in the lamp, I'm just going to prepare all the colours that I'll be using. So first off, I'm using just a pure white. Next up, this like a baby pinky, but more of a neon vibe to it. I don't know how to explain this colour too much, but like a baby pink. And then this a darker pink as well. And lastly, I popped down a bit of black. Righty, so we're going in with our nail art now. So using a nail art brush, I'm just drawing out the French tip on the pinky. So what I like to do is start off from a side and then draw in the middle the area that I want it to curve at, and then I just connect the lines really and just let the brush do the work. I've never had issues with French tips. This is just how I've always done it from the beginning, and it always just worked instantly. So it's not something I had to perfect or, you know, work on. So I'm sure if it works so easy for me, I hope it really works easy for you guys too, and you guys don't have too many issues. So what I'll be doing is doing that French on that pinky and then filling the whole area in white, because later we're going to work on doing a cow print with one of the pink colors on that pinky. After you're happy with your pinky, I'm popping it down, and then I'm going to work on the thumb, as the thumb is also going to be white. So I'm doing the same thing, creating a French on the thumb, and then I'm going to fill it in. So there's one thing you guys have to keep in mind, and that's just to make sure that all of your Frenches are semi the same, because otherwise your sets will look a bit funny. Of course, they don't have to be identical, because sometimes it's just unrealistic, but as long as you're able to make it as close to what it's meant to be, that'll be amazing. Because even looking at mine aren't 100% next to each other like perfect French, but that's okay, because you can't fully see unless you really focus on it and be like, oh wait, that one's a bit higher than the one next to it. So don't worry guys if you don't get it too close, just close enough where it's basically not noticeable, if that makes sense. But with the thumb, I didn't know what to like do on it, what type of design, so I ended up deciding to keep it just empty. But if you guys would like that one to have something on it too, you could just draw something on, which would look really cool, or even repeat one of the designs that we're about to make just on that one as well, maybe a cow print or a smiley face or something. So that could be done as well. So now the thumb and the pinky is done and ready to be popped into the lamp, and now we're going to work on the index finger. So the index finger, I'm using the baby pink color, and same thing, we're applying that French tip on it with my pink. And for this nail, I'm so excited about it because it looks so cool. I'm going to be painting a smiley face basically on it, and it looks so cool. And it's actually my first time actually like drawing a face, which is so funny. And it's like, it's not even a face, it's just an eye and a smile, but it looked so cool and I'm so happy with it. And yeah, I'm kind of considering making a set just full of just those faces, like let's say a whole set of French and all of those faces potentially. I don't know, I just liked how it looked in person. It looks just so cool. I hope it looks just as cool on camera when you guys see it. But for now, I'm just quickly filling in that French tip, and then next up we're going to work on the ring finger. So with the ring finger, I'm doing the same thing basically, same thing with the French, just with the darker pink. And for that finger, I just decided to leave it just how it is really. I also couldn't think of any other design ideas of what I could put there, and I just decided to leave it pink. And to be honest, it actually suits well with the whole set when it's next to each other. It looks good basically. But the only issue I have is with the thumb. I feel like they're just too bare, and there's such big big tips, and they're right next to each other when you put it into boxes and stuff, and they just look really bad. But maybe when you put it actually on your hand, it might not be as noticeable. But yeah, I'm just a massive fan of nail art and just a lot going on, as I'm sure you guys have been able to see by now, because majority of my sets are just crazy sometimes. So yeah, so that one is all done now, and now we're going to work on the middle finger. So this one is actually the one that has the most work. So it's going to be a yin yang, I think that's what they're called, French tip. So what I'm doing first is applying the darker pink on the left hand side of the nail, halfway down when I'm outlining the French, and then I'm creating that yin yang type of thing. But I ended up actually wiping what I just did off and then redoing it, because I feel like I went too far into the right and then there wouldn't be too much white shown. So I just wiped it and reattempted. Yeah, so I just did like a half circle thing going on, and then the other side will be white. But because it's gel polish and I didn't want the white and the pink to be mixed in, I decided to fill in that pink, pop it into the lamp. Once it's out of the lamp, redo the pink, pop it into the lamp, then do the white, pop it into the lamp, and redo the white again. So that's what you guys are going to see. But this is all of the fingers now done before being popped in the lamp. Now they're out. So I'm redoing quickly that pink on the yin yang. And I think I'm going to redo all of those nails and just with a second coat of those colours, just because it's just, some of them are very sheer, and you can actually see in person the like streaky lines of the brush that I was using to apply the gel polish. So I'm going to apply another coat, and it's just for good measure really. I always just apply 2 coats. So that's what I'll be doing, and I'll probably just let you guys watch it as it's just repeating itself. So I'll come back to you guys once I'm working on the nail art.
knowing there's nowhere to go, 'cause I am happy on this.
Alrighty, so that's it basically. Just apply the second coat now. So now we can work on that additional nail art we want to do. So right now I'm working on that baby pink nail, and I'm just using my nail art brush to just apply 2 X's next to each other to mimic the eyes, and then underneath I'm just gonna do a smiley face. And it's just a, you know, a line to just mimic a smiley face, really. So I'm gonna pop that into the lamp, and then we're gonna work on the pinky nails. So using a dotting tool and that not neon but darker, so using the dotting tool and that darker pink, I'm just using the dotting tool to just create little blobs on the nail to mimic a cow print basically. And it doesn't have to be perfect, just random little dots and lines, and just, I don't know how to really explain that, but I'm sure you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm just using that dotting tool to do that, and then once I'm happy I'm going to pop that one back, and after that I'm going to go back onto that middle finger where we're going to do the white part of that yin yang. So what you're doing is just continuing the white basically of that French tip, and then just trying to make sure you don't go on the pink with the white, because you just want to make sure that the shape just basically stays the way you want it to stay. And then I'm just filling in that gap that I just created. And yeah, and that's pretty much it. And I'm going to pop that one into the lamp, and then after it's out I'm going to apply a second coat of that white. Just like we applied 2 coats of everything else on this video. And then lastly we'll work on creating the yin yang dot after that white is done. So right now I'm applying the second coat.
I'm in a tropic club.
Alright, so now I'm happy with it. I've quickly popped it into the lamp, and now since it's out we're going to use a dotting tool, and then we're going to use some white and we're going to apply that on the pink side but at the bottom, and then using that same dotting tool we're going to dip into that darker pink, and we're going to pop it at the top of the nail where the white is, creating that yin yang look. So now you see me applying some top coats, and I don't know what actually went wrong, but off camera when I applied top coat, I mean it was on camera but I just cut it out, the cow print didn't cure under the lamp, so it smudged everywhere. So I had to redo the cow print, and so now I'm applying top coat on all the nails but the ring finger, because I already applied it basically when that little mistake happened with that pinky finger. I don't know literally what happened. The whole set went into the lamp together, so I don't know what I did wrong, but we fixed it quickly. And yeah, so this is the final results pretty much, guys. I'm just going to pop it into the lamp. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!